Hi, good morning. My name is Tawana Tamir. I'm working for more than 5 years with NetSuite. I'm going to tell you something today about the WMS, single order picking, and a quick ship functionality. This is a quick overview about the WMS outbound process in NetSuite. For the picking, we need a sales order and available quantity. We can assign pickers to specific pick tasks, start picking, and then put the order on an outbound staging bin. When the order is on the staging bin, we can start the quick ship process, and after that, the sales order is ready for invoicing. WMS order picking. For this example, we have already created a couple sales orders with available quantity, so the warehouse manager can create a wave, and in our case, he will create a wave for a specific route. For each day of the week, there is a specific route. We will create a wave only for orders that have committed quantity. In the wave, we must set the type of order picking. In this case, I will show you the single order picking part. There is also an option to do the multiple order picking or bulk picking, and we will cover these options in another webinar. We can assign the pick task to a specific picker in a specific zone, for example, the dry zone, the cold storage, or the fridge. The picker will start picking on his scanner and select the zone where he is in. He starts the pick process, and when he is done picking, he will set all the items to the outbound staging bin that is related to the route he is picking for. When the pick task is done, an item fulfillment record will be created in NetSuite. You can find this under the related records on your sales order. I will now take you into NetSuite. What you see here is a sales order for the health company. They have ordered 15 kilos of whey protein, and this order needs to be shipped at the 25th of February with route 2001. The committed quantity of this order is 15, same as ordered, so that means that this order is ready for picking. We will now create a wave. Here you have a wave criteria. You can add some custom fields like we did here on the route. In this case, this order was mentioned for 2001. We can change the date to a specific search, and then we will look for all the sales order for this location between these dates with this route. Here we have the sales order line. If you want to change the picking type, you can do it here, like bulk picking or multiple order picking, but in this case, I will show you the single order picking. I will select the order line and click on Save. In the background, there will be now created a pick task. This pick task will be assigned to no picker. If you like, you can assign this to a specific picker. We can go to WMS Outbound and go to Bulk Assign Pick Tasks. We will open this in a new tab so that we can look back to this one. In this case, we will enter the location to the location we are working in. In this case, it's the wholesale company. And they are now looking for all pick tasks related to this criteria. You can add some extra criteria if you like, but in this case, I only have one. So when somebody is sick, a picker, and they have assigned a lot of tasks to him, you can check here the assigned picker and change it in bulk to somebody else. In this case, I'll check my as a picker. I will select the order line we have just created. In this case, it's the same order, and we click on Submit. Now we have add this pick tasks to a specific picker. When we go back to the pick task and refresh the page, you will see that the assigned picker now is set to my name. I will now open the mobile emulator. Here you see different applications like the WMS, Ship Central, Smart Count, Manufacturer Mobile, and Quality Management. In this case, we are working in a WMS, so I will open this application. We are working in the picking process, so let's click on picking and we choose for the single order picking. We have the orders released with the wave, so we'll check the released orders, and we are working with a sales order. Now we can enter the zone. In this case, the picker is working in two zones, like the cold storage and the dry zone. So only for these related bins related to this zone will be available in as pick task in the scanner. In this case, we have sales order 894 for the health company with a total quantity of 15 that needs to be shipped on the 25th of February with PostNL. The pick status is started. We select the order and we select the pick tasks. This pick task is not now assigned to me and someone else cannot see this pick task. I click on the pick task and now I need to enter the bin where I'm going to. In this case, I will go to this bin because this is a picking location. It's a dry storage pick and the location is A012. I select the bin and I enter the item I want to pick. Now I have to enter the quantity. I need to pick 15. And when there is a barcode available with the lot numbers, you can scan it, but also when you scroll down, you see all the available lots on that specific bin. I select the lot number and I'm gonna choose the outbound staging bin. In this case, we're gonna select route 2 because we're working for route 2001. And here you see that the following items have been successfully staged to route 02. Now we can do the next order if they are available. In this case, there are no orders anymore, so we will go back to the sales order. On the related records, after a refresh of the page, we go to the related records. And you will see here the wave that we have created and the item fulfillment that we have created by staging the items to a specific bin. In this case, the status of the item fulfillment is directly packed. When we set up the rule for manually pack, the status will be picked and we have to pack it manually or via the pack station. On the item line, you see now that the quantity picked and the quantity packed is 15.